It's On The Move time. Welcome to 24/7 Football for this edition of On The Move, where we basically bring all the transfer news from around this period of time and bring them to you and react to it. So, kicking us off on today's show, we have got Nabil Fekir's move from Lyon to Liverpool. It looks done. It looks done. It looks like it's going to be announced. So if it has been announced by the time this video is out, which is looking like it could be, major move. Liverpool doing absolute bits, and Klopp has got a serious team for next year. They've got Naby Keita, Fabinho, and now Nabil Fekir. Liverpool could be there will be a force next year. And if they get Oblak as well from Atletico Madrid, that is a dream move and a dream window for Liverpool fans. Wow. And I don't even know where it's come from. Like last year they were signing Oxlade-Chamberlain and they were just signing obsolete players like Klavan, and now suddenly they've bought in 3 world-class players with another 1 world-class goalkeeper like linked with them. That could be a serious. I'm a City fan, so I wasn't looking forward to playing Liverpool anyway. I'm definitely not looking forward to playing Liverpool now. If they keep that front three, Mo Salah, Mane, Firmino, with that midfield that they're now going to have behind them, Liverpool could be unstoppable next year. Well, I don't say unstoppable because I think City have still got a better squad on paper. United are making moves, but they're definitely going to be challenging. I don't think it's going to be a walkover for anyone next year. Next up, we've got Jack Grealish to Tottenham. So Tottenham are thinking of testing Aston Villa's resolve by putting a £40 million bid in for Jack Grealish. Is it just me who thinks that's crazy money for Jack Grealish, who, yes, he is a very good player. He's a good young player. £40 million for a player who was in the Championship last season. I think the only Championship player that could warrant that type of cash is Ryan Sessegnon, and even he's going to get a crack at the Premier League with Fulham. It's a good move. It'll be a good move for Jack Grealish. Tottenham aren't blessed with wingers, so he could get game time. But £40 million is a serious amount of money for Jack Grealish. I couldn't eat my words. He could be a brilliant addition to the Tottenham squad, and he could prove to be a success. But like I said, when you're seeing who Liverpool are signing and then Tottenham come up and sign Jack Grealish, it doesn't really compare. And then when you say that Fabinho signed for Liverpool 45-50 million and Jack Grealish could be going for Tottenham for 40, I think Liverpool have definitely had the better of the transfers there. And it just shows, I think, that Tottenham needs to up the game a bit. But one bit of news coming out of Tottenham today is that Harry Kane has signed a new 6-year deal at Tottenham. That is incredible. Good news for Tottenham. Harry Kane's one of the best players in the world, best striker in the world for me. And yeah, it's a great coup, and the fact that he could be staying at White Hart Lane for the rest of his career is the best chance that Tottenham have got for trophies. Next up that I'm seeing doing a few rounds on social media is that De Gea always comes up every summer. De Gea to Real Madrid, but apparently it could be happening. Could be happening this summer if United are allowed to get Oblak, which would scupper Liverpool's plans to sign Oblak. But if De Gea did get his move, I mean, he's always wanted that move to Real Madrid, and the fax machine didn't go through in time, and that stopped his move, and then he said he was happy. But it's always going to be in his mind, isn't it? He was from Madrid with Atletico. He's probably grown up supporting Real Madrid, or at least knowing that Real Madrid are one of the biggest teams in the league. I'm sure it'd be a dream for any Spanish player to either play for Real Madrid or Barcelona. So when the call comes, does he go for Real Madrid? He's a full Spanish international now. It'd do his brand image in Spain a hell of a lot more if he went to Real Madrid. So you can see why I'd want it. United, they'd be losing the best keeper in the world there. They'd be losing De Gea, who is better than Neuer for me. And then they'd be gaining Oblak, another good keeper from Atletico Madrid. And he's got the potential. He's a very good keeper, but is he a David De Gea? De Gea gets United out of so many situations, and if De Gea leaves, we could see United's defensive frailties really punished next season. Now, next up, we have got West Ham, who are apparently, this is crazy. It's Felipe Anderson, who was linked with United, you may remember, about 2 years ago, is now being linked with West Ham in a £40 million transfer. Put on top of that, the West Ham have also been linked with Pastore, and that is incredible. They've also signed Ryan Fredericks, who's a great right back from Fulham. But West Ham really going for it this summer, and it's nice to see them making real transfers. Manuel Pellegrini, internationally renowned manager, he's going to be getting great players in for West Ham. Felipe Anderson is no exception. Fast, got a great left foot, good right foot as well, and he's a great player on FIFA. That's all I'm saying, really. He's a good player on FIFA. But if these top teams have been linked with him and he goes to West Ham, obviously it could be a great catch for West Ham. But does that open the door for Arnautovic to go to United in a £40 million transfer, which Nick touched on last week? Arnautovic to United still could happen. I wouldn't want it to if it was a United fan. I think we should be going... If I was a United fan, I think we should be going for a much better calibre player than Arnautovic. But from a City fan point of view, yeah, you go and buy Arnautovic. One that I've seen as well on Twitter is Martin Skrtel, who used to play for Liverpool. He's bald and he used to be a pretty decent defender, to be fair, and he's an absolute nutcase. And he could be going for a reunion with Rafael Benitez, as he's a free agent at the moment. Could be on his way to Newcastle. He's 33, so they could get a good few years out of him, and he could be the perfect partner for Lascelles. It's a good deal for that. Good deal, that free transfer. And obviously Benitez used to know how to get the best out of Skrtel. So you can see why both parties would be interested. Free transfer, Newcastle not really got much to lose and can build on from what they achieved last season. Interesting one as well is that Manchester City's pursuit of Jorginho could be falling through. And the reason for this is that City wants to pay around £40-45 million. I think Napoli wants £60 to £70 million. And City have said, look, we'll just walk away from the deal, and they're going for Kovacic from Real Madrid as an alternative. Whether this is just a scare tactic to get Napoli's price evaluation down so they can get the deal done. Jorginho's a fantastic midfielder. His range of passing is incredible, and obviously Fernandinho is 33 years of age, which is probably why City want to buy one more centre mid. And while we're sticking with City, Mahrez, it's gone a bit quiet. That has gone a bit quiet, and to be honest, I don't think City need Mahrez. It'd be a lovely player to have as a squad player and someone who can come in like Bernardo Silva. But I think we've got Bernardo Silva. I don't think we need Mahrez, but trust to Pep, see what Pep wants to do with him. And if we did get Mahrez, I mean, that'd just be another addition to an already unstoppable squad. And then finally, sticking with Derby, Frank Lampard's just took over, and John Terry is still in the frame to go to Derby County. Now, if Curtis Davies does leave Derby, he had a solid game in the playoff semi-final, he could potentially be on his way out of Derby, and John Terry would be a good replacement. He played well for Aston Villa last season. Only problem that I've got with that is that his legs are going, and that he's an old footballer. I don't think it'd be the right move for Frank Lampard. I think Frank Lampard should go for more of a youthful signing. But if he does go, Derby will definitely be on the map. And then once John Terry's had his year, could be going into coaching, could come into Frank Lampard's coaching staff, which could work out. But anyway, that's all we've got to talk about today. There, the transfer rumours flying around at the moment on this week's On The Move. Thank you very much for watching. If you could drop a like on the video, subscribe to the channel, it means a massive amount. And if you've got any other transfer rumours, comment below and tell us. Thank you very much for watching. We'll see you next time.